Oh, shit. There we go. Howdy, everybody. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, chat. Before I get into this, I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of thought for a second that for some reason I connected the wrong camera to the desktop screen that you're seeing right here. So I was worried for a sec. I was like, oh shit, did I fuck up? You know, am I gonna click the desktop screen? Am I gonna get doxxed? And thankfully, no, that's not what happened. But I was gonna like, I right clicked on the desktop screen because I was like, you know, maybe like I accidentally like fucked it up, and it's on the wrong camera, and they're gonna, you know. So let me see if there's a preview option. There was not, and I just fucking went to the desktop screen and just kind of banked that it wasn't gonna happen. Oh man, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hang on, I'll get some music on for us. Where is the fucking... Oh, where's the Dark Tide OST? Here we go. Shuffle. Oh, that's loud as fuck. Turn down. How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing alright. I'm just really tired for some reason. Work would just kind of wore me out. I didn't have a bad day at work or anything. It just kind of wore me out. Ugh, I gotta crack those knuckles. I don't really have any updates or anything. Let me open my sparkling water here. Oh no. How scandalous. You can see my thigh. Right here. Right here. It's covered up by my pant leg. How scandalous. You can... Oh no, don't look, chat. Don't look at the... Don't look. Oh no. Anyway, I want to get my, so, little backstory. I've been working on a homebrew called the, Purge Serpents. I think you guys know that. I played them on, Dawn of War. You know, if you guys watch that stream, that's who I was mostly playing. I do have one here, actually. Here's an example of one. Like an actual mini. Look at that guy. I really like how he came out. You know, I don't have any transfers for him or anything, but I think he looks pretty sick, honestly. I really did some pretty good work there on him. Like, get right up close to the camera there. Yeah, there we go. A lot of nice little detail, too, that I got. I like it. I like how he came out. But yeah, so, I'm working on that. And I really want to... I don't know which guy I'm going to work on yet, but I'll show you guys here in... Let me show you guys what I got. Where am I going to put the water temporarily? Right there. That'll work. So yeah, you can see some of these guys are painted. Like this guy. This is a guy I kind of made out of parts that I had lying around. Hey, what's up, Dark Angel? What's up? Howdy, welcome in. Greetings, Imperial Citizens. What's going on this fine street by the Emperor? Yeah, I'm a chaos. I'm a chaos guy. Yeah. But yeah, this guy just made out of spare parts. I'm gonna explain why in a sec. But yeah, I also have this guy too. This is a Rogue Psyker. That's a Legends model that I just happened to I bought on eBay one day. Yeah, he's painted. And you can see I've got some of these cultists painted too. Ignore all the little pieces I have on there. On like the fucking like tray and stuff. There's like the little like I don't know what you'd call it, leader or captain? I don't know. For the cultists. And I think this is the one I did last night. So yeah, I'm using like a yellow color scheme for them. And oh man, you can't see it, but I got some like possessed back here too. Like that. They're not painted yet though. And that's why I'm actually wanting to do this. Joke aside, doing well. Add a new addition to my Dark Angels. Oh, hell yeah, what'd you add? I'd like to hear about that. But, yeah, so, next game, me and my friend play. Because I only have one person to play Warhammer with. It's my friend. We're actually going to be running, like, one-page rules stuff. Because I want to try it out. And one-page rules pretty much lets you use whatever mini you want. So, I can run this little guy that I made out of spare parts, pretty much. So I'm gonna do that. That's what this like little warband I got is that I'm trying to get done. I highly doubt I'm gonna get done tonight. A Leviathan Dreadnought. Let me look that up real quick. Ooh, okay. I like the look of that. Hell yeah. Very nice. Oh, okay, it's a Horus Heresy one. Nice. I really like the minis for Horus Heresy. I like the way they look. If only like a lot of this stuff was you were able to use it in like 40k. But yeah, like I said, next game we play, we're gonna be running one-page rules stuff because I want to try it out. So, oh, you can use it in 40k as well. Okay, I didn't know that. I learned something new. Would you look at that? I learned something new. But yeah, I want to try the one-page rules thing out, and we're gonna especially use it a lot for like homebrew stuff. And yeah, so that's the plan, and that's why I've got this little like warband going on based off an army list I made on the One Page Rules website. I have no clue who I'm gonna start with. I kind of wanna paint this guy. Oh my god, it's blinding, bro. Like the light. Can I block the light? It's my lamp. That's my fucking lamp. Now it's too dark. It's close enough, I guess. Yeah, I kind of want to work on that guy. I gotta turn the lamp back on. It's actually not that dark in here. It's just the camera. Yeah, I kind of want to work on that guy. Also because he's literally standing on a Space Marine. So, like, what? I can literally make that, like, my friend's homebrew. That's like a fuck you. Oh, it's a Legends unit. Okay. Has his own rules. Yeah, that's pretty much like this guy. The Rogue Psyker. He's a Legends unit. Let me see if I can get him close enough so you guys can kind of see him a little better. Okay, the Rogue Psyker is a Legends unit. I tried to use him in the last game. Me and my friend played. Tried to cast Witchfire. Immediately blew up. Because I did a hazardous roll for it. Immediately blew up. That's the second time I've got a like Psyker unit. Like a Psyker mini. And the first move I make with it blows up. Literally, like, I think I'm cursed when it comes to this stuff. Oh, I need the water back. I need the water back. There we go. So I can clean my brushes. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna work on the possessed. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try and move up a little bit so I'm not constantly like blocking. Excuse me, blocking it. Okay. Do I want to start? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll start on the guy on the ground first, so I can like, so I can just paint him like so I can paint him my friend's homebrew, and I'm gonna send a picture of it to him, and I'm gonna be like, hey, look at this, bro. Yeah, have over 10,000. Holy shit, 10,000 points. Were the models in my collection for my 40k army and 6k for my Horus Heresy army. Damn, fuck. I don't know how much I've got. I've got another Chaos army. I've got a Pyre army too. Like the Pyre, like the like little lesser known chaos, one of the lesser known Chaos warbands. I've got an army of them. I still haven't finished painting them either. I've got a big pile of shame right now of minis I've built, but I never painted. They're just sitting in this room here, like mocking me. As soon as I'm done painting this particular pauldron, I'll go get some. Good chunk of it got secondhand from my dad. Oh hell yeah! I actually got quite a few. My friend's uncle gave me. He heard I was playing Chaos. He gave me a bunch of his like Chaos Space Marine units. And these Chaos Space Marine units are old. I mean like 5th edition old. So like I just got a bunch of those now lying around. That I'm kind of thinking about painting. I don't know. Well, now, I mean, if I'm playing one-page rules, I could probably just use them in a one-page rules game. Okay, the red part of that pauldron's finished. I think that's... Yeah, because the other pauldron's not on here. Probably just got ripped off. Let me gently just clean that brush there. Rest about myself or got from splitting battle boxes with my dad and younger brothers. Oh, hell yeah. There's an Emperor, because I like Emperor's Children too. There's an Emperor's Children Battle Force set coming out. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get it this time around. It sucks, but it's alright. Car problems and all that. Ugh. Is this going to close? Okay, I got to close. So I got the pauldron done. I got the pauldron done. Okay, one moment. Let me actually go get the... Let me actually go get, like, some of the pyre units I got. These guys are a little more... Okay. I went and grabbed a legionary and one of my chosen. There we go. Here's the legionary. My pyre legionary. He's even got the water transfer on him too. You can see I've got like grass on the base, rocks. Coated him in a layer of Agrax Earthshade to kind of like make the orange like a tad bit darker, kind of give it a dirtier feel. I like how he came out. I don't really like how I did the plasma, like the coils for the plasma pistol, but it's alright because I've learned how to do it a little better. And then this is one of the chosen I did. I went ahead and painted the, you can see I went and painted like the helmet there, like an Imperial Fist. I don't know why, like I just had the yellow paint, I was like, fuck it. But yeah, that's one of my, there's like my chosen, like the leader, I guess. Set battle boxes were Assault on Blackreach, Dark Vengeance, Dark Imperium, Shadows. Oh my god, you got them all. What the that is a lot. The battle boxes are like the big ones they make for like campaigns, right? Or campaigns, is that what you call them? I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I haven't gotten a battle box. I've gotten battle forces, I've gotten combat patrols, and I got individual sets. But that is a hell of a lot of battle boxes. Holy shit. Okay, I think for my friends, the starter armies basically. Okay, that's what I thought. I think for my friend's homebrew, I think the trim is lead belcher. I could be wrong though. I guess I'll find out next time I see him. He's gonna look at it, he's gonna be like, that's stupid, you didn't do it right. Yeah, these possessed and the cultists too, they came out of the combat patrol, the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol. Now I didn't start out with that. I didn't start out with the combat patrol. I mostly just bought, actually my Purge Serpents, which are these yellow guys here, the yellow guys. I started with the Chaos Space Marine Battle Force set that came out in December. I bought that, and then I went ahead and like, that was like the start, and then like, I think, yeah, like a month ago I bought the I went and bought the Combat Patrol because I was like, you know, even though I'm not really a fan of this Combat Patrol, I think in this instance it'll work fine for what I'm trying to do with these guys. Because a big thing with the Purge Serpents is they use a lot of like cultists and stuff. That's my homebrew lore, at least. I have a lot of lore for these guys. Alright, already not looking too bad. most of the armor in his homebrew is black. I'd get one of his he keeps his minis here, by the way. Like, I've got his army constantly at my house because he doesn't have any place to store them in his tiny apartment. But I don't know if he'd want me to show them off. I don't know. So my Horus Heresy army, I got the Age of Darkness and Saturnine battle sets, plus my dad's Betrayal at Calth set. Okay. I don't play Horus Heresy, so I only know the Age of Darkness one. I think the Saturnine one, I think I've seen that one before. I don't know the Betrayal at Calth one, though. Okay, so I'm going to need... I still have Abaddon Black, right? Yeah, there we go. Start working through all this fucking armor. Oh, shit. I love Warhammer, but like for me, a lot of like the issue comes in when it comes to just like I like the game, but I'm always critical of the game because it always feels very bloated. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but it often feels like whenever I try to play a game, it's always it goes on forever. Pretty much. Because me and my friend, technically we're still learning. We've been playing for months and we're still... I didn't catch it in time. I was going to mute, but I didn't catch it in time. Because we're still technically learning after months, pretty much. We're still learning a lot of the stuff. And it kind of does get to the point where it's like... This is a lot of, This is a lot of stuff that we have to keep track of, you know? Which is why I want to switch to one-page rules. So I guess we'll figure out how that goes whenever we play our next game, and I get to use these guys. Betrayal at Calth was the first ever Horus Heresy plastic set. It was followed by Siege of Prospero. Okay. Oh no, not the Siege of Prospero. Oh man. I remember reading about that for the first time when I was learning about the Thousand Suns. I remember actually being kind of like sad because I was like, damn, you know, they actually did, the Thousand Suns didn't sound too bad, you know, before they, you know, before they fell to Zinj. But I mean, of course, like, I don't know too much about Thousand Suns lore, so it just, I kind of got just the bare bones. And then I heard about the Siege of Prospero. I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. So, I mean, who knows? They might be, like, absolutely shitty. I don't know. My friend's uncle, when he gave me a bunch of his Chaos stuff, also had a bunch of Thousand Suns minis. So I've actually got those. I've actually got old ones. 5th edition ones. Huh, I guess that means I could run Thousand Suns. Like if I wanted to in the one-page rules game. It'd look really weird because they're in the original scale. But I mean, it could be interesting, like something interesting to try. I'm putting all the paint on my gloves so I can thin it out a little bit. I wear a plastic glove now anymore whenever I paint. Did I fuck that up? I might have. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think I can fix it later. Yeah, we got the first plastic Cataphracti Terminators Mark... excuse me, 4 armor and even a plastic Contemptor Dreadnought. Hell yeah. Because most of that stuff before was in resin, right? I'm pretty sure. Which I can only imagine is probably harder to work with. I'm assuming. I don't know. Get that little part back there. Get some of the parts under his foot. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Once I get this, because this body on the ground's taking a lot. It's going a lot quicker than I thought it would. I'll give you an up close progress report in a moment once I get this part done. And I'm gonna have to get the belt still. Alright, I missed a little spot. Hold up. Another minute. Another moment. Just I missed a little spot. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I still gotta get the belt and the belt buckle. But for the most part, that's not... Damn, I did pretty good. I need to pay more Space Marines. Like actual Space Marines. I have some Space Marines too, by the way. I've got a homebrew Space Marine chapter. I only got like... one unit. Like, I got a captain and like a... and like a squad of intercessors. That's about it. That's the wrong webcam. Alright, so here's how he's going so far. The Aquila's supposed to be silver. You can see the trim silver. That's hand. Red pauldron. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good so far. I'm sure it looks better without the blinding light of the primer and stuff. But yeah, it's looking nice so far. When I finish the actual like Space Marine, I'm gonna like take a picture, send it to my friend, be like, hey bro, check this out. He'll probably text me back, so I'm like, I will fucking hurt you. Either that or, to be fair, okay, so I haven't really talked about the games that me and him have played. So he's got his own homebrew chapter that he's using. Fuck, I got a little lead belcher on the armor. Shit. You know what? It's a scratch. It's a battle scratch. That's exactly what it is. That's what we'll call it for now. But yeah, he's running his own homebrew chapter, which are the colors you're seeing on this Space Marine. And legitimately, like, they keep beating my ass. Like, I don't know what it is. So his, like, Space Marine chapter is supposed to be, like, a loyalist successor to the World Eaters. And, like, they just keep beating my ass. Literally, like, they just keep coming in, going, oh, and just beating all my Chaos guys' ass. Oh, man. I'm not complaining, by the way. Like, it's funny. I just find it funny as fuck. And now it's become, like, just this whole arc. Like, literally, like, every battle we play has been, like, the story progressing so far. And finally, I got to use these guys in a fucking game, right? I decided to run them, like, in a game against his homebrew. It was also a slaughter. Like, he knows how to run his shit, pretty much. He's got this dreadnought. It's like an original. It's like in the original scale. It's like I don't know what it's called. It's a Space Wolf dreadnought that he painted the colors of his chapter. And legitimately, he calls it Mini Me, and it kicks my ass every time. And I almost killed it. I almost killed it last game. I almost killed it, and I didn't. Literally, I could have got... It only would have taken one more hit. It only would have taken one more hit, and it was almost dead. And I missed. I failed. I failed my checks. So no, I did not... I did not kill Mini-Me. Let's get Thania Brown for the belt. Ugh. Okay. I can get a little bit on, like, the ground. Because I'm going to go over the ground eventually with the earth right here. So that's going to be no big deal there. That earth color, like, overpowers everything. Hey, does this Space Marine have hair? Yeah, he's got, like, a buzz cut. Okay, wait, well, shit, I might need the Thania Brown again. You know, I'll get that in a moment. I want to get some of the little details on his face first. Or I could use... I guess I could use Abaddon Black for the hair. You know, I never thought to ask what color, like, his homebrew's hair would be. I'm assuming just normal colors. I don't know. Like, you know, standard, like, blonde, brown, black, stuff like that. Oh, there's bullet casings on the ground, too. Shit. I'm saying shit because, like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to paint that, too. I decided to pick the hard model to do tonight, but it's okay. I really want to do this model anyway. So it's no big deal. Oh shit, I'm going to have to bring this close to my face. Okay. Almost got the mask. Is that part of the mask? I guess bro's gonna have a birthmark because I accidentally got some black paint on him, on his skin. Oops. Nah, it's alright. I'll go over with Reichland. Not Reichland Flesh Shade. Flayed One Flesh. I'll go over with Flayed One Flesh. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Oh, there's a little piece. There's a little piece behind his head that I missed too. I think I got the black paint out. Okay. Wait, hold up before I put it up. Okay. It's getting there, chat. It's getting there. Just gotta go through all this stuff first. Alright. I gotta go over with some lead belcher in some areas. I gotta get the... Maybe I'll do the Flayed One Flesh first. Just get that out of the way. Get that step out of the way, because that little dot that I got on his flesh now is bothering the fuck out of me. It's... There we go. Is it just me, or is this song kind of creepy? It's part of the Dark Tide soundtrack. It's Transmission Commences Late Night Mix. I don't know what it is. I've always found this one creepy. Or at the very least, like, it's got an unsettling vibe to it, you know? Alright. Well, at least the Space Marine under the possessed foot's almost done. If nothing else, I can probably finish this guy tomorrow. I won't stream it, but I'll be able to finish him tomorrow at least. Alright, progress report. He's looking good, I think. He's getting there. gonna get lead belcher on the parts I want lead belcher on. And then I'll do the hair. And then we'll be able to move on from that, and we can probably do the ground. Alright, lead belcher's on there. I wish I had like a better kind of setup to paint and stream with, but this is all I got, unfortunately. I mean, to be fair, I'm doing the best with what I got, though, so it's not the worst. Ugh. Ooh, stretch. Ooh, shit, I almost dropped it. I almost dropped the mini. No, that's gonna get my children through college eventually. I'm just kidding, I'm never selling these. I say, and then I'll probably, like, 20 years from now be like, you know, I really don't need these anymore. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Alright. Well, at the very least, I can say the Marine's done. I mean, besides, like, you know, getting washes on him and stuff. But yeah, there he is. There is the Space Marine, my buddy's homebrew Space Marine. Under the foot of my possessed. I'm going to take a picture and send it to him. Where the fuck did my phone go? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, where the actual fuck did it go? Hold up. Can't use camera? The fuck you mean I can't use the camera? What's taking up storage? I literally cleaned it yesterday. What do you mean? Okay, hold up. I desperately want this picture. I would do anything to take this picture. Okay. I got a picture of it. Oops. I'm gonna send it to him real quick. We're gonna see if he replies while I'm streaming here. I doubt it, but we're gonna see. Okay, there we go. Alright, I sent it to him. Oh wait, I need my phone still. I need my phone still so I can have Twitch up. There we go. Alright. We'll see if he replies. Okay. Now I'm probably going to start. You know, there's bullet cases and stuff on the ground, but I think I'm gonna just cover it all in mud. Or at least, like, go over, like, that part later. I want to get the ground here done. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. I'll go back over it later. Because the planet that this is going to be based off, like, at least for the lore that we're doing, has, like, red, dusty kind of a color to it. So I'll go back over it later and, like, fix that. When I'm applying washes and stuff. Probably take my friend a while to respond to. Because he's been busy a lot lately with some stuff, so it's probably just going to be a little bit. Almost. Oh, it's going to be a hard to reach spot. Oh gosh, that's a hard to reach spot. Also, me and this friend, I'm trying to get him to go see Iron Lung with me. Because I heard it's out now and I really want to go see it. Yeah, in this case, it's alright if there's like a little mud on his armor. Speaking of cataphracti terminators, thinking of snagging some of the new ones. That message was probably sent a while ago, but I didn't see it. Sorry. Interesting. Have I seen those? I'll have to take a look. Excuse me. Okay, cataphracti terminators. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Here's the new ones. Yeah, those look pretty sick. I like those. I would definitely like get some of those. If I could afford it at the moment. I would. I like the way they look too. Holy shit. Okay. So I think that part is pretty much done. I got the mud. It's okay if there's like a little mud on him. No biggie. After all, he's on the ground. There's gonna be mud there, you know. Okay, so next up, I guess it's time to actually start working on the armor for the possessed. Did he respawn? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the we have to figure out how to paint this arm right here because it's got the spider legs and shit. I already have an idea how I'm gonna do this one. I'm probably gonna do what I did for. Fuck, hold up. Let me get my obliterators real quick. Yeah, let me get my obliterators real quick. I'll show you how I did the flesh on that one. Okay. Alrighty. I'll probably do. Here's one of my obliterators, obviously in the colors and everything. So what I did for the flesh on this guy and on the other one too is this is obviously like it's primed in Wraithbone like this, and then I went over it with Flesh Shade, and then I went back over it with Blood Shade, and it gave me like, you know, this kind of red fleshy color. So that's probably what I'm gonna do for the other hand, for like the relatively normal looking hand right there. Probably do that. God, this paint job came out really good. Like I legitimately think I'm getting a talent for painting. I really think so. I might not have had it before, but I feel like I'm definitely like developing it. as I go. And, you know, it might be good to, like, test that method out, because there's feet down here. I know I mentioned feet. Ooh, feet! If I can, like, test out down there, where's my flesh shade? Test out the Tootsies. Never, fuck. I'm sorry, I'll never say that again. Where's my flesh shade? Okay, there it is. I found it. I was like, uh-oh, where's my flesh shade? Well, while I got it out, I can probably do the Space Marine skin too. Just get out of the way. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. Okay. I went ahead and just got his skin tone out of the way. Alright. So I go over it first with some flesh shade. That'll help darken it. And then I'll go over it with the blood shade. And that'll give it that kind of more demonic fleshy kind of look. I know there's probably a better way to paint demonic flesh, but I don't know, I kind of found like my method with this. Excuse me. I mean, as I go, I'll probably learn like a slightly better method, I'd imagine. That's one thing I've learned from like painting minis now for like a little while. Is that you kind of, as like the more you do it, like the better you get at it, the more like kind of like ways you find to do things, you know? I mean, that's what learning's all about. I'm really glad I got into this hobby. Even if it's expensive as fuck. Which I think most people are going to agree with me on that. It's an expensive as fuck hobby. Probably keep those claws not painted with flesh shade. I'll probably go over them with like earth shade. Give them like a weird kind of... you know, actually maybe not. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see how I feel. See how I feel in a moment. I'm getting the legs too. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm getting the legs. I also have some salamanders and more Emperor's Children I gotta paint too. It's funny because when I first started painting, I was like, wow, this is my least favorite part of the hobby. I don't like this. But no, like the more I paint, the more I'm like, no, you know what? I actually really enjoy this. I like this part. This is one of my favorite parts, actually. I just didn't really like it at first because I really wasn't sure what I was doing with it. But now that I've got a lot of practice and everything, now I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I love this part. I actually want to paint my shit now. that little recess there. There we go. Okay. So you can see, probably not very well, but I got some like flesh shade on the foot, on the legs and all that. And that's going to take a moment to dry, and then I'm going to go over it with some Berserker Blood shade. I haven't had a drink of water in a little bit. I'll get some water. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I guess while I'm waiting, I can go over the claws with Earth Shade. I'll give it like this earthier appearance, I guess. A more rotten appearance, I guess I should say. He's possessed by a demon. I want to make him look grimy and gross and disgusting, you know? Just done with that. Nice. Yeah, going over like the claws and stuff with Earth Shade. That's something I did for this Obliterator. With his feet there. That's what I did with the toenails. Kind of gave it like an ew, gross, disgusting look to him, as you can see. Showing fucking feet on stream. Look at me go. I want to see. No, he still hasn't responded yet. Still has not responded. Oh, fuck, I missed a spot. No, I missed a spot. Shit, it's alright. Oh my god. I'm getting betrayed right now, Chad. Not really. My friends are playing Hunt Showdown without me. I'm just kidding. I can't play Hunt Showdown. My PC won't handle it anymore. Which fucking sucks. That makes me mad, but it's alright. It's fine. It's alright. I feel like I've complained about that enough. We need not complain anymore about that. It's okay. I will just continue to be passively aggressively angry at the fact that I can't play Hunt Showdown on my PC anymore. Despite the fact I sank a lot of hours into it. Whew. How are we all feeling? We all doing alright still? Oh, jeez. Whew. Stretching my arms a little bit. Okay. When you're kind of hunched over like I've been this whole stream, like it kind of starts to hurt after a little bit. As you can imagine. Okay, I think we're ready to go over it with some Berserker Bloodshade. Let's get some of that demon flesh going. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I made the right decision, chat. Show you once I get all this painted. That little area again. More on the brush. Oh yeah, I'm liking how that's turning out. Recess there. Yeah. Got a little on the... That's fine though. It's gonna like... That part I'm gonna go over with some and it'll like just cover that right up. So it's all good. And thankfully this paint is very watery and thin. So you can easily just go back over it. Without risking detail too much. And what time is it? Alright, I'll take a break after I get this demon skin done here. Alright. It's been an hour and the only thing I have done is the Space Marine on the ground and like the legs of the demon. There you go. There's the legs of the demon right there. For the claws I use like Earth Shade. You can see like I use Flesh Shade and Blood Shade for like the feet and the legs and the actual flesh itself. Looks really good. Pretty much exactly what I was going for, too. That means that I'll be ready to start on, like, the leg armor when I get back from break. Also, the Marine turned out pretty good, I think. He's still pinned to the ground, of course. He's probably dead, but it's alright. It's alright. I'm sure he'll buff out. Yeah, alright. Looking really good so far. I'm happy with where we're at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I'll leave the music running for y'all, though, so don't worry. You know, we got to leave the Dark Tide soundtrack going. And I'm going to BRB. Alright, chat, I'm back. Had to go to the bathroom real quick. I see I got back a little late, but that's okay. No, I came back just in time. Hold up. I say, turn this shit up. This is like the best song in the game. I was gonna say, like, no, actually, I think I came back just in time. Now let's do the, yeah, let's do this first. I used 2 layers of yellow, by the way. One, this random paint I found, and then the other Imperial Fist. Yeah, dude! I came back literally just at the perfect moment, too. The Imperial mix is like the best version of this song, too. I will not debate anybody. I don't think I have to debate anybody. I think most people agree. If you don't, you are simply wrong. It's that simple. I don't make the rules, chat. Where was I? Oh, right there. I don't know why I looked at... I'm doing the right leg right now. I looked at the left leg. I was like, where'd my paint go? Where'd the paint that I literally just put on it go? That area. Alright. As you can see, despite how bright it is, I got that part shaded in the yellow. I'm going to do the other leg now. Yeah, we'll work our way. We're working our way up right now, pretty much. And I found this really nice yellow. I applied this, and then I apply a layer of the Imperial Fist on top. Like, make it pop a little bit. Got a little too much paint on there. Don't want to completely drown out details and all that. And it's the only downside. This paint's pretty thick. But, man, combined with the Imperial Fist, it looks good. Like, it pops. What song is this? The Imperium Knights Part 2. Okay. I know there was a Part 2 to the original one. There's a claw right there. I'm going to have to put some earth shade on because I didn't see it before. That's okay. It's a possessed. There's claws like and teeth and shit coming out of every single fucking place. Or I could wait until like after I finish everything else. God, oh, this song's playing too? Hell yeah. And now we got Imperial Advance going. Another great song, by the way. Hella good song. I forgot to say I was live again on Blue Sky. Fuck. Okay. Look how we're doing. We got both of them in now. Now we just gotta do the trim, which the trim is Fulgurite Copper. Ooh, I got an email. What's this? It's a personal email that I cannot talk about. Alright. Not like in a bad way where like it's something bad. No, I just mean like that's a private that's a private email. There we go. Yeah, after this song I'll turn it back down. I'm sure it is at least a little distracting, at least for me. Alright, I'll turn it back down now. Good, decide to play the creepy song too. Like, I don't know what it is. I just find this song like really fucking creepy for some reason. Right. I say you guys probably can't see me paint, can you? Okay, got the bottom part of the trim done on that panel. Let's do the top parts. Yeah, gonna need a little more on the brush. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more and we can get this panel done. I think it's that sound. Like that. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just a weird sound to me. Okay, so I lied. There's actually going to be one more thing we're going to do to that panel. But I'll show you this first. I'm going to put the yellow, the Iron Fist color on it. Iron Fist? Imperial Fist? I think Iron Fists are a chapter, though. I think that is a chapter. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, see on the... Is this one. See, got that done? Oh shit, I missed that part. Fuck. I was like, I got it done. No, I didn't. Fuck. Alright, Iron Fist. That's a chapter, right? It is, okay. Iron Fist. Loyalists. Fucking, oh my god, all these ads. I love it when wikis run ads. Not really. Successor of the Iron Hands. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Well, before I go into redoing like the trim there, I'm going to go ahead and get Imperial Fists on my brush. And we'll get to work on that first. So we can like fill in any gaps. Make it pop a little bit more. Okay. A little bit more in one particular spot. Just along the edges here. Two. There, help cover that up a little better. Okay. Yeah, you can see this one is noticeably darker now. Oh yeah, much better. I'll get that copper filled in too, since I'm about to do the trim on this side. Yeah, you can see it's a lot darker now. It pops a little bit more. That's why I do that. That's why I do that. Although to be fair, I didn't know it was gonna do that when I bought it. When I got the paints and everything. It was just a theory I had, and it worked. I mean, hey, you know, can't be afraid to try new things, though, right? I say as I literally am, but it's okay. It's fine. Okay, let's do the trim on this side now. Oh, damn, this song. What is this? The Uprising on Hive Tertium. Okay. I've heard it in gameplay before, but, like, I just didn't... I never really knew the name of it. Dark Tide is such a great soundtrack. I love it so much. Okay, just... Okay, this part's gonna be a little trickier because it's a little... Trim's a little thinner right there. Okay. Starting the top part of the trim here for this panel. I did the bottom part. Broadcast apparatus. This is a banger too. Is all this man drop bangers? Probably. Oh, nice. Okay. I just need to get the Imperial Fists on that panel. Brush cleaning ASMR. Which panel was it that I was just doing? Okay, I see it. It's that one. The one that's holding the guy down. Yeah, I just need to get some Imperial Fists on it, and it'll be pretty much all set to go. Like that. We at least got, like, the bottom half of the legs done tonight so far. Does that motherfucker say anything yet? Talking about my friend. No, he hasn't. Come on, man, take the rage bait. trying to get my friend to take rage bait. Man, that's why he's not. Man, that's why he's not. Man, he knows like I'm trying to rage bait him. Literally me just poking him a stick like, come on, do something, man. He'll probably be like, alright, gloves are off next session. I'll be like, bro, you mean they were on to begin with? You always kick my ass. Get a few areas up top there. And there we go. Okay, we got those leg panels done. At least at the bottom of the mini. Like I said, we're working our way up. Okay. There we go. Power of dimming, aka my hand. No, it sucks. Grabs light bulb. It's not working. It's... You know what? I think you get the gist of it. This... Okay, very nice. I'm going to do the knee pads next, and then I'll probably work my way up to the... Okay, so I'm going to do the knee pads next. You can see there's a couple right there. There's another panel up above, right there, and right there. I might get those done tonight. We'll see. I don't know. I was going to say, like, I've got, like, 40 minutes left, so we're going to see how much further I can get. Okay. Also, my back's starting to hurt. I'm shrimping up, chat. I'm shrimping up. Okay. Next knee pad should be pretty easy too. Yeah, that didn't even take that long either. Really quick, really easy. Keep seeing something in the corner of my vision, I swear. Maybe I'm going insane, chat. I'm finally losing it. Knee pad's done. There's one. There's the other. Very nice. Oh shit, I mean, with how quick that took and how the legs really didn't take all that long if you think about it. I mean, we're definitely not going to get the whole thing done today, but I probably won't work on it after stream either. I'll probably try and like chill before I go to bed, finish up tomorrow night. Because I got work tomorrow, unfortunately. Alright, let's do this. Chaos Gods, guide me. Ooh, that's gonna be. Ooh, that's a rough spot right there. Try and paint. Yeah, I need to start doing like what some people do, and like just like paint the parts while they're on the sprue tree, or take the parts off the sprue tree and try to paint them like that. Then I always worry if like it's gonna be harder to get the pieces like glued together. Maybe not? I don't know. If anyone here's got like experience with that. Alright, there we go. Clean the brush. And bruche. Shouldn't say it, sounds a little too close to. Yeah, this. Hey, look, in my defense, I kicked that guy's ass. Indiana Jones, the Great Circle. Actually, no, I didn't. That was someone else. But I would have if the game gave me a chance, though. Alright, you can see, yeah, like, yeah, I did the panels for that part. You can see. The Emperor of Mankind. It's weird that I'm listening to a song called The Emperor of Mankind while I'm painting Chaos. Like, that's gotta be wild, bro. I know people are looking at that like, what the fuck is he doing? I mean, unless you follow the theory that the Emperor of Mankind is a Chaos God, which I've heard that theory. I mean, shit is possible, I guess. Not too difficult on this piece of trim so far. Plus, as my friend told me a little while ago, it's Chaos. It can be like a little sloppy, I guess. Unless it's Emperor's Children, because I know they probably try and keep their shit in pristine condition most of the time. Keywords, try. Unless their version of pristine condition is blood and like other fluids on their armor. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. You know, I'm glad this paint dries really quick. Sometimes I kind of wish it would last just a little longer on my glove. But like I said, it is good that it does dry pretty quick. Alright. Trim's done. Ooh. Ooh, I almost dropped that. Ooh, I almost dropped the copper. I almost dropped the copper. Would have went all over my fucking pajama pants. And that shit stains, I know, because I got some like orange paint on my jeans, and like it's still there, no matter how many times I wash it. I got the trim done, you can kind of see. I just gotta get the Imperial Fist on there, and that will help clean up some of that stuff too. Oh yeah, that cleaned it up a little bit. Because I got some copper, like, in the paneling where it's supposed to be yellow, so... But thankfully, the fist colors seem to have mostly drowned it out. Forge Manufactured? I don't think I've ever heard this song. Very nice. Alright. Whew. I really am starting to shrimp up. Holy shit. My back's starting to hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get some black... Oh! Hey, what's up, Divine Jar? Howdy, it's been a little bit. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I gotta get my keyboard out, the RGB and everything. Get you a shout out going. How are you doing, Divine Jar? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good stream. Nice. I did it. All right. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Malphus, Cowboy Fallen Angel VTuber. I'm from the Project Illuminate VTuber group and Western VTubers. How you guys doing? I feel like it's been a while since I did that intro. A little intro explaining myself. Welcome in. I am currently painting my Warhammer minis. One of them, at least. This guy is not done yet. This is the one I'm working on, and the light is very blinding. But see, like, that's way too dark. I got a fix for this. Phone light. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, you can see I got, like, the guy he's standing on done. And I've got, like, most of his legs done. So that's what we're working on right now. Let me turn that lamp back on. There we go. Put my tires on and pay for a city sticker as well as mount my tires. On stream? Nice. Honestly, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, no, if you need a raid run, totally understand. You know, if you want to stick around, go right ahead. Let me show off some other guys too while I'm here. Since I'm here, and you guys are all here now, and I need a break to like rest my back because I'm starting to shrimp up a little bit. Here's some other guys I've done. Here's one of my chosen. Very nice. No off stream, but it was like $300. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Oh man. Yeah, I had to get my car fixed recently too. Yeah, I know how that feels. Yeah, that's one of my chosen. This guy specifically that I'm working on right here is gonna be the same color scheme as this guy. I really like this color scheme, as you can tell. I also got the orange and black one. And I've also got cultists, too. Like my cultists. I like the way this person turned out. With the robot arm and everything. It's great. But yeah, that is what we are up to. That is what we are doing. Just going through the motions, painting this guy pretty much from the bottom up, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. And speaking of that, I'm going to need to do like the little bodysuit that he's got on. I like the little parts that are visible. There's my brush. And I do use this glove on my hand here. I use it to like thin my paint down and stuff. Bring my brush to a point in some spots so it doesn't just go willy-nilly everywhere. I'm trying to get this little crevice right there. Oh, it goes over there. Is that flesh on it? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. And just hope for the best. Fuck, I got black paint. I got black paint on the copper trim. It's okay. I can go back over it. I can thin a little more copper down, go back over it. This part right here. Which is an even thinner crevice. Holy shit. Oh, I did it again. Black paint on the copper. Black paint on the copper, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back over the copper in some areas, but as you can see, where the black is like right around here, yeah, that's where I had to paint with this brush. I had to get in there. I need to do this on stream more often. Like, this is... Painting minis is how I relax, or one of the ways I relax. And I really enjoy doing it. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what areas did I get some black paint? Right there. Right there. Just get a little tad right there. Let's go and try and fix that. Not going to need too much paint, and we don't want to use too much paint, otherwise we'll start to cover up details and stuff. And the brush is still wet enough where it should thin it down a little bit. Just going to do a little touch right there. Touch right there. There we go. Touch over that. And it's... Alright, there we go. That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. All the areas are filled back in. Alright. At the very least, it's not noticeable anymore. So that's good. That's what we're looking for. Ooh. Starting to get... I don't know if... You probably can't tell. I'm starting to get a little eczema on my arm. Starting to get some of my hands soon. I'm gonna put some of my like lotion on before I go to bed tonight, probably. Okay, so I need to get this central plate right here at the bottom, pretty much, of the mini right there. As well as the I call it the butt plate. I don't know what it is. I call it the butt plate. Some of the yellow paint on, thin it down. Alright. Okay. Is that... no, that's a belt. Okay. I was about to ask, like, is that part of the butt plate? It's not. Who doesn't love the good old butt plate? To be fair, it's like the easiest part of the model to paint, too. No, actually, that is part of the plate. I thought that was a belt. No, that's part of the plate right there. I was mistaken. I had to look at it again. Well, because I was looking at the back, and I was like, that really does look like it's part of the plating, though. For this guy. Because it is. Okay, when that layer dries, we'll go over with some Imperial Fist. Whew. I hope everything else has been going well for all y'all out there. Alright, there we go. See? Oh, fuck, you can't. There. Butt plate right there. Crotch plate? Yeah, it's called the crotch plate. This right there is done. Well, okay, not quite done yet. I still need to go over it with the other yellow paint once it dries a little bit more. Hang on a minute, did I listen to everything already? Oh, no, I don't think I did. I think it's just skipping through. Yeah, because I have it on shuffle. I was about to say, like, holy shit, did I already listen to the whole album? I say it's 2 hours long, and it's only been 1 hour and 42 minutes, so I shouldn't have listened to the whole thing. I've almost listened to the whole thing, though. I think it needs, like, just another minute, probably. Man, he is turning out really good, though, so far. Once I get, like, the washes on him, like Nuln Oil and all that on him, like, he'll look great. He'll be looking really good. Let's go ahead and let's do it. Shake the paint. Whatever's on the lid there. Ooh, I like the percussion on this. Okay. And I will show you now why we do that for those who were not here before when I was shading some of these painting some of these panels. As you can see now, the panel is a lot darker. That's why I do it. Give it a little more of that shine. Give it a little more shine, make it a little more like pop, make it pop a little bit more, all that stuff. Damn, we've literally got like half of this mini done so far. It is going to be a pain in the ass to get in that part right there and get all the little mechanisms and stuff, because there's like wires going through them and tubes, and like there's flesh there that I'm going to need to paint. Holy shit. But there's a little tube down here that I'm going to paint green because they got some weird shit going through their bodies. It's okay if we get a little bit on the flesh, because then it's just like, oh look, it's glowing green. Ooh, there we go. Clean my brush. Don't know what I did. You can see right there, that little tube right there, paint it green. Because he's got some shit flowing through him. Oh, yeah, I love this song. Night Sider. We're listening to the Dark Tide soundtrack for anyone just tuning in. Okay. Well, I guess let's start working on those little tubes in there. Ugh. Oh my god, they're so fucking small. Okay, well, there's only like a few of them. They were right there. Okay. Let's get this one too while we're at it. Just while we got the lead. While we got the lead belcher on the brush. Starting to sound like Bob Ross. While we got it on the brush, let's go and do it real quick. Alright. I'll show you guys now, since it's going to be mostly covered up once I get the flesh colors on. You can see right there in his stomach, probably just barely. I painted those like pipes going through him. They're literally so fucking tiny. I had to like really focus on that. Oh, my back. I'm shrimping too much, chat. I'm shrimping too much. Holy shit. You guys just didn't see my beard, did you? No, you didn't. Okay. I mean, unless you guys like want to see my beard. There you go. Beard reveal. Okay. Yeah, I think the last thing we'll do, because we've got like 12 minutes left, is let's go ahead and let's get the demon flesh made up. Okay, where's the flesh shade? There's the blood shade. I am gonna need that. There's flesh shade. Okay, I was about to say, like, where'd the music go? It's coming back. See if I can get a little more on there. Is that flesh? That's flesh right there. Ooh, shit. There's a lot. There's a lot more than I thought there was going to be. Should have figured, honestly, though. I gotta get these, like, ones, the recesses up here. Whew, alright. I got that part done. I didn't get, like, all the areas of, like, flesh right there, but I got enough for now that I'm comfortable doing. Ah, fuck it. Why not? I'll get those parts, too. Hold up. Why not, since I'm here? Might as well I start working on it. I hate to, like, just leave it incomplete. Okay, I think the flesh ends about right there. But then I'll probably use something else for that part. Earthshade, maybe? Yeah, I'll probably use Earthshade for those claws. Which I probably won't do tonight, but... It's like, that's about where the flesh will end for that part. Okay. Okay, nice. Not bad, not bad. I was hesitant to start working on it because I didn't know if it was gonna, like, take a while or not. Yeah, you can kind of see I started getting, like, the flesh shade on there. And I'll put some Berserker Blood shade on it. Oh, there's a little bit of yellow right there. It's okay. I can go back over that with some Wraith Bone, and I'll, like, just fix that right up. So it's no big deal. And once I get the blood shade on, it'll pop. It'll pop nice and good. Just gotta wait for those recesses to dry. Okay. I guess while I'm here, looking at this, gotta check some real quick. I was checking to see who was gonna be, like, who's online right now. There's not a lot of people. Oh shit. I might not raid anybody tonight. Which is fine because honestly, like, I'm really fucking sleepy, so maybe it's fine. Oof. Okay. Is it dry? Dry enough, let's say that. Alright, let's get the Berserker Blood Shade on there. And I'll say we'll call it a night after I get it on there and everything. Ooh, I got a little Berserker Blood Shade on the part of the armor, but I think that's fine because it actually kind of fits. Because I mean, heck, I mean this guy's literally like his flesh is tearing apart, you know, because he's possessed by a demon. Like literally, he's possessed by a demon. So like, if anything, it just adds to it. almost done. Miss any spots? I don't think so. Okay. Now, as for what I did, let me show you guys real quick. So, as you can see, I went ahead and highlighted that highlight over that flesh area with Berserker Bloodshade. First it was Flesh Shade, then I went over with Bloodshade there. Gives a little bit more of a bloody look to it. It's pretty much what I did with this big guy right here. Same kind of method. And before you ask where I learned to do that, I literally just thought of it as an experiment and it worked. Oh man, he's gonna look sick when he's done. Well, let's see, I've got 4 minutes left. Let's see. Did my bitch ass friend text me back? Taking my rage bait? No, he didn't. He didn't. That's okay. Oh man. Ugh. Oh, my back. Okay. Yeah, my back's starting to bug me. So, I think I need a break from this. I'll probably go to bed, too. Pause that, because we're not going to need that anymore. And then let me go to my chatting screen. Whew. Okay, that was nice little stream. Nice little stream there. I say a little. It's about how about as long as I usually go. Yeah, so he's turned out pretty good. Like I said, I'm not going to finish him tonight. Whenever I finish him, I'll post pics of him on Blue Sky. How about that? We'll do that. I'll post pics of him on Blue Sky when I'm done. And I checked, there was no one really... Ugh. I don't know who I would even raid. I can't believe I forgot to say on Blue Sky, hey, by the way, I'm streaming. I forgot it again. It's alright. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, never mind. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just sign off without rating anybody or anything. We'll just sign off here. And I'm probably, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I just went to bed. Just crawled right into bed and said, alright, y'all. I'm gonna head out. Okay, in that case, I don't know when I'll stream again. Tuesday, maybe? I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Because I'm trying to ease my way back into streaming slowly before I start, like, making schedules and stuff again. So, yeah, we'll probably... I'm thinking about starting a new game. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but I'm thinking about starting a new game, too. So that'll be exciting. So, if you want to look forward to that, you can. If you don't look forward to that, like, because maybe, like, you're just not interested in seeing that, whatever. But in any case, I will see you guys again, Tuesday, Wednesday, not Wednesday probably. Wednesday I want to go see Iron Lung. It's Monday, Tuesday, I guess we'll find out. Alright, I will see you guys, later. As always, chat, have a good one.